even doing here? Up to no good I am. Getting more seeds that I don't really need. Spending too much money. Where is that total? There it is. $34. I just spent at Home Depot for some seeds. And I went to Whole Foods before that, and I got these 2 seed packets for, I spent a little more than $4. Actually, I think it was like $4.75, so something like that. Anyway, so, okay, so let me tell you about the justification for this. So, every year I grow zinnias, I save seeds. I have tons of zinnia seeds, but I have never grown this Benari's Giant Blend, and I have been salivating over this variety for years. So it was like a cheap deal, usually, because they're kind of expensive. But this is a pretty good deal, so I got it. And by the way, you go to like the seed companies online, and everybody's out of seeds, or they're like having like limited days when they sell their stuff and all that nonsense. So go to Home Depot, man. Go to like Whole Foods. They have seeds. Go to like your local Agway, or what's the other one? Truckers Supply. You know what I'm talking about. Just go to the store. Go to the store. They have good varieties. They have most of what you probably need. So anyway, I got these Gem Signet Marigold Blend. It's all the 3 kinds. I don't usually have a lot of success with these, but I'm going to try again for like the 5th or 6th time. Every other year I say, oh, I'm not going to grow that again, and then the next year I grow it, and then I go, ah, what a waste. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, yeah, I don't really need any more poppy seeds. I got like 5 different varieties of poppies that I'm going to grow this year. And then I had this. So, whatever, I have never had success growing these Iceland poppies for some strange reason, so that's why I got this. I'm justified in getting all these, but, I still didn't really need to get these. Tithonia. Beauty of a flower. It gets very tall. Now this torch is not the taller variety. It's a shorter, bushier variety, but it still gets pretty big. First time I ever grew Tithonia, it became a big giant bush. It was like loaded with flowers. The bees, the butterflies, the hummingbirds, they came in droves. It was like a parade. It was like a highway to the monarchs. And but I have not been able to grow that successfully again in like more than a decade. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh, I got moonflower. Oh, so by the way, I'm moving again because I just wasn't very comfortable in the location I'm at right now. So I decided to move again. And where I'm going to, I think I'm going to build an arbor of some kind. And I was hoping to put a nice little vining flower. So hopefully I can get this to grow up that. Along with maybe some scarlet runner beans. That's what I'm envisioning. And then you got this nasturtium Alaska mix. I haven't grown this variety in a lot of years because I don't know why, but that's what I was wanting to grow for, is this variegated leaf, which I love. I love that. So, and it's just naturally occurring. Anyway, and the flowers are beautiful. They're fragrant. They're tasty. A lot of good reasons to grow that. See, I'm justifying why I had to go and spend all this silly money on my stimulus check. Alright, so this petunia, I used to get petunias for free when my husband was alive and he was working for the nursery. But now I don't have that luxury, so I'm just going to grow them from seeds. They grow very quickly, very easily, and you get loads of flowers. It's probably like at least 100 seeds in this packet here, so you know, like I said, very easy to grow. I got some pea and bean inoculant. It was only $2.50 for this little packet here. And this actually is good for 10 feet of row, it says. But I have a lot of peas and a lot of beans that I want to grow, so that's why I got 3. I got 3 of these. You can tell I'm still sitting in the car, fresh from the store. So I got these 3 because I want to make sure I have plenty, more than enough. And then I got these freesias. It's a packet of 20, $6. So I grew some freesias over the summer last year. Nothing bloomed, but then I kept them because I had them in pots. I brought them in, and a couple of them actually made some flowers. So I still have some that are trying to do something. So hopefully I'll get a few more flowers before the end of the winter. Ah, sorry. Crocosmia. I've never grown this before, but it's supposed to be good for butterflies and, well, bees and hummingbirds. So that's why I need them, because I want to bring hummingbirds into my yard. And actually I haven't been able to grow too many flowers or perennials in a while because of where I was living. I used to have chickens. You can't really do much a garden with chickens around. I mean, some people say they can have chickens in their garden. I've not found that to be true. Anyway, I don't have chickens anymore, and I'm moving again. But the garden that I'm gonna be having now is, you know, the lady previously living there had perennials. It's actually just like the front of the house, and it kind of wraps around the side of the building. And she had perennials, and then she kind of tucked in like tomatoes and cucumbers and different kinds of edibles in there, but not much. So most of it is actually perennials that are established. So I'm gonna be working on, you know, thinning out some of the perennials, and, you know, throwing in some of the stuff that I want to grow, some of the flowers I want to grow. And then I think I'm gonna put most of the vegetables in containers, because the backyard is actually just concrete, and she's kind of saying that she's probably gonna get people to rent the space for parking, which is, to me, seems like heresy. I cringe at the thought, but anyway, that's what I'm going to be dealing with. So hopefully it's not going to be too much trouble, but yeah, so the move was fairly necessary. I was really starting to be very uneasy in the spot that I'm in now. The place where I live now is just, I'm not even going to go into it, but it's a lot of trouble. So, so praise God, I have been blessed to be able to move again, and hopefully the move will be smoother this time than it was last year, and hopefully I will be able to feel actually settled. I mean, I've been at this place for like a year now. I still don't feel settled in. Like I said, it's just a lot of trouble. The neighbors, just a lot of trouble. I'm in the inner city, so just use your imagination and you probably know what I'm talking about. So anyway, actually, yeah, don't you don't have to go too far with your imagination. No like major dangerous stuff, no shooting and stuff like that. People aren't getting killed or anything like that, but a lot of drugs, some prostitution, you know, whatever, who knows, whatever. So yeah, that's it. I just thought I would check in. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm safe, I'm doing okay. And I'm hoping and praying that everybody out there is doing well and is safe, blessed, and prospering in 2021, and may we all have the most bounteous gardens in our continuing quarantine. What's the word I'm looking for? Trial? Whatever. It's been a major trial for everyone. So, but yeah, do your gardening and, you know, grow your food, save your food, store your food, dry your food. Make sure that you're not relying too much on grocery stores to keep your pantry stocked. Grow as much as you can. And that's it. That's all I have to say today. Thanks for watching. Be blessed.